The last time we heard from President Uhuru Kenyatta was on August 8, 2022, the night before we did an election. We have now done the election, the winners have been declared, and William Ruto has been declared as the president-elect. And the losers have gone to court. Raila Odinga has gone to the Supreme Court to petition against the results of the same election.
Musione simba amenyeshewa, mufikirie ni paka.
I have prepared 3 major reasons why the president could be silent. 2 of the reasons are controversial, so some of you will agree and some of you will not agree with them. And one of them is obvious. But before I go on and give you those reasons, I'd like to remind you to go to that subscription button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, maybe TikTok or Facebook, run to YouTube, search for Keym Explains and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave a comment. Reason number 1 is that the president doesn't know who will take over after him. Now we all agree that the president's choice was Raila Odinga. But the IEBC chairman did not declare Raila Odinga as the president. They declared William Ruto. And so Raila Odinga, disagreeing with the results, went to the Supreme Court to petition about the results of that election. And he wants the court to nullify and to declare null and void the declaration by the chairman of the IEBC, Wafula Chebukati. However, at the same time, the president does not want to leave a legacy of refusing to peacefully transition powers. The president has offered in national and international televisions that he wants to leave a legacy of peaceful transition to whoever will win this presidential race. Now, the president is very keen that if the court rules against the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, he has to give powers and leave the tools of power to his deputy, the now president-elect William Ruto. If the court rules in favor of Raila Odinga, and Raila Odinga by any chance is declared the president by any means, either by rerun or the court going ahead and declaring that he was the winner after a recount, then the president has at the same time to leave those powers to the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. So he doesn't want to contradict himself by declaring and congratulating the president-elect Dr. William Ruto, and then later the court favors Raila Odinga and Raila Odinga becomes the president. This is something Uhuru Kenyatta must be keen on. I don't know what your opinion on that. So he wants to do a congratulatory message and speak about what he is very sure. Reason number 2 is because the president maybe has played a dirty game on Raila Odinga. Now, in reason number 1 above, I highlighted and told you what you know best, that the choice for President Uhuru Kenyatta was Raila Odinga. But who knows, that could be the choice on the screens. But in the heart and in action, the choice was William Ruto. I remember at one time, one of the confidants of Raila Odinga tweeted, Babu Owino, and said that why is President Uhuru Kenyatta so silent? Was it a long con? Moments later, I saw Robert Alai, one of the bloggers allied to the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, tweeting and saying that if I was a governor and then I have a candidate for the governor when my time comes to an end, I would make sure that at least even if the people who are behind me or the voters don't want me, I'll make sure that at least my choice gets majority votes in my polling station. Now that was an attack to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and it was a realization by Robert Alai that most probably the president has played with Raila Odinga. And as a matter of fact, during that campaign, the president did not give Raila Odinga any of his powerful soldiers. The people who are given to Raila Odinga are weak politicians. Reason number 3 is maybe the president doesn't want William Ruto to take over after him. And this could be the reason why the president is silent. I remind you of that video that I shown you when the president said,
Musione simba amenyeshewa, mufikirie ni paka.
Maybe the president is employing the worst tactic and the most dangerous weapon that anyone could ever deal with you with an enemy with. Maybe the silence means that behind the scenes, the president is planning a very big thing that is going to finish off the deputy president, but he doesn't want that to go to public. And this is by virtue of him being behind the scenes and financing and giving resources to the petition of Raila Odinga. Maybe the president is busy meeting with the people who are able to provide evidence that this election was null and void, and to convince the Supreme Court that this election was not conducted in the proper way, and at the same time deny the winner, the president-elect Dr. William Ruto, the victory he